Good morning, students. So today we are going to see the experiment measurement of displacement using LVDT. Okay. The purpose of using LVDT, the LVDT is nothing but linear variable differential transformer, or it is also known as linear variable displacement transducer. Okay. Transducer is one which will convert any physical quantity into electrical quantity. So it is also known as sensors. Okay. LVDT, it converts linear displacements into electrical signals. So this is the circuit diagram for LVDT. So in LVDT, you will be having one signal generator which will generate the signal required for the transformer to operate. Okay. So usually we need to use a separate circuits for generating that signal. But here, so it is inbuilt in our kit, and we are having a 4 kilohertz signal, which will 4 kilohertz sine wave signal, which will be given to this transformer. So this transformer, basically, it is having 3 windings, one primary winding and 2 differential secondary windings. So there is a core. So this core is a moving one. Okay, so it will go in and go out. So this is the moving core. So a fixed signal is given to the primary winding, and based on the position of the core, EMF is induced in the secondary. So if during starting, if the core is in a fixed position, the EMF induced in both the windings will same. So the net output, the differential amplifier calculates the difference between the two induced EMF. So the difference will be 0 initially. So the output will be also 0. So for zero displacement, the output will be 0. And if the core moves in positive direction, say for example in upward direction, then there is a difference in EMF induced between the two windings, which will be calculated by my differential amplifier. And based on the difference of that voltage, the displacement is calculated. So this displacement of core, it results in change in output voltage. Okay, so here we are going to move the core manually and calculate the voltage output. Okay, and one more thing is that there will be a slight deviation between the actual displacement and the displacement reading we are getting, and we are going to calculate the error also. So finally, after taking the reading, we are going to plot a curve like this between the actual displacement and the output voltage. Okay, so whenever the displacement is positive, I will be getting a positive output voltage. The displacement is negative, I will be getting a negative output voltage like this. Okay, so let me use the kit and I will show you how to do this experiment. So here I am having one LVDT kit. So whatever circuit I have used, so that circuit is shown here. That's the same circuit is shown here. So here is my input, here is the output of that LVDT, which is given to my LVDT core. So this is the particular transformer used here, and inside this there is a moving core. Okay, so using this scale, I will be measuring the actual displacement what I am going to take. So there is a scale here. So using this scale, I will be calculating the actual displacement. So initially it is fixed as 10. Initially fixed as 10. So this 10 mm is my null position. So when it moves from here to here, it is my positive displacement. If it is move inside, it is my negative displacement. Like that, I will be taking the reading. I will use manually varying the displacement. And here is the output voltage. So initially for null position it is 0, and the voltage is also, the null position it is 0 mm, and the voltage is also measured using my multimeter. Okay, so the voltage is measured between the terminals T6 and T7 like this. So I will be measuring the voltage for different displacement. Okay, so let us start the experiment. So let me take few sample readings. So here initially the null position is there. Let me give a positive displacement for this. So let me tune this and displace around 2 mm. Okay, displace around 2 mm. So I have displaced this to 2 mm, and if I am going to note this displacement, so it shows it is for 2 mm displacement, so this is my actual 2 mm displacement. So 0 to this line, and there is a 2 mm displacement. So you can see that there is a 2 mm displacement. Okay, so for this displacement I am getting a reading of 1.84 mm digital displacement, and the voltage what I am getting is 0.915. I will be noting down this reading. Similarly, if I move to this negative position, that is, instead of moving in this direction, if I am going to move in this negative position, that is minus 2 mm. So initially this is my null position, and from this I am going to move minus 2 mm, 1, then 2 mm, minus 2 mm. So using this minus 2 mm, so I am going to measure the voltage here. So it is minus 1.79, and here the voltage is minus 0.44. Like that, for positive displacement there will be a positive voltage, and for negative displacement there will be a negative voltage. So I will be taking 5 positive displacements and 3 negative displacement. So for positive displacement I am getting positive voltage, and for negative displacement I am getting negative voltage. Okay, this is the actual displacement, and this is my displacement reading. So actual displacement and displacement reading. Okay, so actual displacement in positive values and negative values, displacement reading in positive values and negative values, and proportional voltages. Okay, and here I am going to calculate the percentage error between the actual displacement and displayed displacement. So it is calculated by the formula displayed displacement minus actual displacement divided by actual displacement into 100. So using this I am going to calculate this errors. Okay, so the model graph is shown here. It is between the actual displacement and the output voltage. So for each actual displacement in the positive direction, I am getting my output voltage in the positive direction, and for each actual displacement in the negative direction, I am getting my voltage in the negative direction. Like that, I need to plot the curve. So from this we have inferred that when there is a positive displacement in LVDT, so it shows an output voltage of positive, that is the physical displacement is converted into proportional output's electrical signal. Similarly, for negative displacement there is a negative voltage at the output. So the change in voltage it is proportional to the change in displacement. That is why the curve is linear. Okay, hope you understand. Thank you.